on your star. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Always, Pepper Ninjan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if you're lying? What the fuck? Why do you think I'm lying? Why would I lie about that? I love VIP more than I love myself, obviously. But the thing is that every time I'm with VIP, I get a chance to love myself even more because you give my life meaning. That's why. Lily, welcome, welcome. I'm tired, so good night. Good night, sleep well. Okay, Yonder. No. I'm not. I just. Well, okay, whatever. Fine, I'll accept it just this once. If it makes you happy. Hi there, Chitor. Welcome. Only 10 p.m., but I'm tired, so I'm feeling. I'm kind of tired too today. The second I woke up, I was still like, oh yeah. I'm still tired. So I've been a little bit sleepy throughout the day too. When I was out with my friends earlier, because my flight came in at pretty much midnight, and my parents picked me up from the airport because I still live relatively close to them. So they picked me up from the airport and they let me stay at their house for the night. I did sleep a lot, Kamichi. I slept from about 2 a.m. to 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. I slept for like 11 hours. I guess I really needed it. So I slept for a really long time, and then I woke up, and I was like, oh no, I gotta get home so I can go see my friends. So I rushed home. After that. But then I had a busy day today too, and I was still really tired even out with my friends. I kept telling them that I was malnourished. I wasn't actually malnourished, but I felt malnourished. Because I wanted food, and I wanted drink. And I didn't have, I guess I got food and drink while I was, in the airport and stuff, but it was different, because whenever you're traveling, you have to sustain it's like whenever you're traveling, you're in, survival mode, so your survival instincts have to kick in, so I was just, any food or drink that I was, intaking was strictly to help me sustain myself in my survival mode. That's exactly right. What did we will eat and drink at the airport? I think I just had a grilled cheese sandwich and a dragon drink. I think that's all I had. Oh, and then on the flight, they had this one box thing where I could have gotten it. It had Cheez-Its in it and some other types of crackers, a lot of savory stuff. And so I was like, yummy, savory stuff. So I was like, I'll spend the money on this very expensive, overly priced in-flight meal box. Even though it wasn't a meal, it was just snacks. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then they finally got over it. I was like, hi, I want to spend a copious amount of money on this food that I could buy at the dollar store. And they were like, oh, we don't have that. And I was like, oh. So, they've made me buy the baby box instead, which included, applesauce that you have to suck out of a pouch. And also, what else? What else was there? There was, baby gummy bears, and, all this baby food. And I was like, I want the big kid box. I want, the middle-sized kid box. And they just didn't have it. And they didn't even have the fancy cheese box for the adults. I was like, can I have the fancy cheese box? They're like, no, we only have the baby box. I'm like, fuck! So I had to buy money for the baby box. I have more hair than that. Are you calling me fucking bald? Are you calling me, well, okay, people say that, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, people say that, newborn babies smell good. Do you guys believe in that? I feel like that shit's a conspiracy theory. Babies smelling good? Yeah. When fucking pigs fly. You're out of your mind. I don't really sniff babies. No, who's out here sniffing babies? Who's out here sniffing babies? Hi there, Dobby. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I haven't been around a baby to know. I've been around babies, but, I'm not, I'm not holding the baby and going, what? What? Babies are covered in various body fluids when they're, no, and also, babies are just, gross, right? They have a calming smell. Eh? Can I sniff you to check? No, okay, speaking of sniffing Ryo-Yo. Okay, one comment, I don't want you to sniff me. No, I was just saying, Speaking of sniffing, Rio Pepper just says, Rena. So, all weekend long. So, I had the absolute pleasure of meeting my alpha seme, Rena-tan. Absolute pleasure. I love her. Well, all weekend, I think it was her goal to sniff me, specifically my armpit. I told her many times, hey, don't do that. Don't sniff my armpit, okay? I don't want you to do that. And then finally, on, when was it, Sunday? Monday? Sunday. Yeah. She took her opportunity to sniff my armpit when I least expected it. And it wasn't fair. Was it Sunday? Was it Monday? Monday? Sunday. I did a lot on Sunday. Sunday was, did you Yelp? What the fuck? No, because we were in the middle of an Uber. We're in the middle of an Uber. I can't just go, yeah, in the middle of an Uber. I can't do that. Not some random man driving. No way. Hi there, Pegasus. How are you, Rio? Welcome in for the first time. I'm Rio. It's nice to meet you. No. Worst day of my... What the... Would you have gone kya other... Well, it depends on how she sniffs my armpit. No, we're not talking... We're not... Okay, we're not excusing her behavior of sniffing my armpit. And you know what? And then she told people that she sniffed my armpit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Also, everywhere I went with Rena-tan, she really lived up to her sugar daddy status. So on Sunday, I had mentioned, well, okay, so whenever we first met, it was, hi there, Raz, welcome in for the first time, what the heck, welcome in, we're talking about OFFKAI, how are you doing, a line in your model session voice pack that makes me think about Rio armpit, I get, you know, she bought that voice pack too. So she messaged me even, she was like, hey, do you see the names of people who buy your voice pack? I said, no. And she said, cool. And then suddenly, 2 of them were bought. And I was like, oh. Like, 2 of them in a single order, and I was like, okay. That's crazy. Hi there, Carl. Welcome in for the first time. Welcome in. I saw your notification, decided to watch. Oh, yeah. I'm happy to have you. Welcome into the Rio room. Okay, yeah, anyway, so we're talking about our OFFKAI adventures. Gave herself away, I know. She wanted him to know, like an alpha, I know. Your laughing scared me. I'm locked back in, because the laughing's just gonna go all night long, baby. And it's gonna get worse. Armpit sniffing. No, wait, no, the first time we met, okay. So, we were standing in line, actually, to get our badges, and evidently, Carl, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate that. Official welcome to the VIP Club! That makes you a very important person, but also a very important prawn, because we're all shrimp here. Welcome. So, with Tina, getting along with Tina well, I'd seen you at Vance's birthday. Yeah, whenever I called in on the bus. This is a crazy weekend. Yeah, because I also had to call in birthday for Vance from Globey's birthday party. I woke up and I took a shower, and I forgot that I had to do my call-in, but my call-in was during the shower, and I was like, oh no. So I had to like run, and I was like, okay, no. But then when it was finally my turn, so he already moved on. He's like, okay, well, I'll call you back in, and I was like, okay. So then I had to get on the bus to go to the con, right? But now I'm on the bus, and then he finally adds me in the Discord, and he's like, Rio, are you ready? And I was like, fuck, I'm on the bus. So I have to call him on the bus, and I'm talking to him like this because I'm scared of getting like mugged on the bus. you know? So I had to talk to him like this, and I was trying not to be too funny, because I was scared if someone saw that I was funny, if I was just a little funny guy, they would start beating me up. Why would you get mugged on the bus? I don't know. I got mugged once, and now I'm scared forever. Hey there, Dividia. Dividia. You know, I said that right. Dividia? Dividia. Waka waka waka. They mug funny guys in California. No, I'd believe it. I'd believe it too. I don't want that to happen to Rio, yo. I'm scared of getting mugged. No, because whenever I was always like sitting at the. Every time I was sitting at the. Guys, can I. Be honest with me. Be honest with me. I'm sitting at the bus stop. Right. Prime mugging victim? That's crazy! I am the most pathetic man to walk the earth. So, yeah. You just take a look at me and you're like, ah. Let's take his money, baby! Yeah, anyways, so I'm sitting at the bus station, right? Look at Otoharu Rio. Get a good look at me. Okay? Did you get a look at me? Okay, no, I'm kidding. Okay, look at me, okay? Okay. So, I'm at the bus stop. And on multiple occasions. Also, Dividia, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And the hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm at the bus stop. Multiple times. People come up to me and they say, do you have any smokes on you? Get a good look at me! Do you think Otoharu Rio has smokes on him? You look like a smoker. What the fuck? No! Yeah, really? Never do something so impure. Really? Twinks always have cigarettes. You think so? That would be hot. No, smoking's not good for you! It's not good for you! It's bad for you! It's bad for your throat. Take care of yourselves. Don't smoke. Yeah, no smoking! No smoking! It is kind of hot sometimes. But no smoking! It's only hot whenever you're a salary man in a BL manga who's given up on life and is looking for a twink to fix him. That's it. Have you ever kissed someone who smokes? I've never kissed anyone before. So no, I haven't. Anyways, next topic. Your performance was godlike at the Blue Star. Yeah, do you think so? Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yeah. I shared the video of everyone dancing in my Discord, and everyone thought it was so funny. Everyone thought it was super funny. Look like you do vaping. Vaping is worse than smoking. Well, I don't know if like technically it's worse than smoking, but I can't, guys. I'm bad. I kind of make fun of people that vape. I don't mean to. I promise I'm a good person. However, I think that vaping looks silly. So anytime one of my friends is like, I picked up vaping, I'm like, are you 12? Are you fucking 12, dude? Vaping? Alright. Whatever. My friend and I got to dancing when you sang that before we did the AVB. You guys are pros. You guys are professional dancers. I think that you should teach a class. GameStop was replaced with a vape shop. It always is. The ghost of every establishment ever at some point just becomes a fucking smoke shop. It's crazy. Here's a gym in the city popping club that I want to go to that club. I want to go to the club. Last con, everyone was blowing vape in my face. They don't even. I mean, they all just smell like freaking like coffee syrup. What's the point? What's the point of this? Anyways, yeah. So I'm like, why do you think that I have cigarettes? That's crazy. Rio will never have cigarette. Gross. Blech. Hi there, Blake. Welcome in. Maybe the pink hair. Do you think that's it? Pink hair makes people think that I smoke? But I also sound the way that I do and I dress the way that I do. It doesn't make any sense. Candy cigarettes. Okay, candy cigarettes are better. They're better. Maybe you look cool. I did look cool. Rio does look cool. So, but I don't look cool in the way that, like, I'd smoke cigarettes. Can I touch your tooth? Oh my god, Bear. Hurry! Are you done? No. Okay, you're finished now! More cute than cool. Strange and a cool and strange, mysterious. No one even likes me. Hi there, Sticks! Welcome. Why do you only have one? I don't have only one! I have two! Nobody. Why is everyone making fun of my teeth? Well, I have two. The other one's just smaller. Yeah, it's just smaller. It's dinky. Do you see? Only. No, I have another one! It's on small! It's just on. It's small. It's small. No, it's hard to. I never noticed you had a small. It's just extra dinky. What else is small, baby? I don't like. I'm an extreme. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Can you show your phone? Yeah. Here's my body. I'm just standing there. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Can confirm he has another. Yeah, see, Sticks saw my fangs in real life. Sticks saw my fangs in real life. I do got fangs in real life, too. Yeah, they're there, okay? Alright? And one of them is smaller than the other one. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Actually, you're feeling I can hear that another is quite smaller than the other. Thank you for the heart, Blake. I appreciate it. There's one a baby tooth. I feel like all of my teeth are adult teeth. But I can't confirm that. Thank you, VOP, for accepting my freak. This is the worst day of my life. This is the worst of my... OFFKAI! You're talking about OFFKAI. Where did I leave? There were so many. We're going to so many things. I can't confirm that one. I should have had you touch my tooth. So you would have known. Is that... Wait, maybe not. Yeah, I can't just put people's hands in my mouth. That's a bit... Can I touch your second tooth? This is the worst. No. Dentures. No, my teeth are good, I promise. No problem, Blake. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope that you have a very good rest. Night sleep. Day, night. I hope that you have a good time. Guys, we're talking about OFFKAI. We're no more bullying Rio. We're talking about OFFKAI. So the first night, I saw Rina-tan. Okay, we had fancy dinner together. She picked out some. Well, okay. She also told me while we were walking there. She's like, I'm never the one that picks out what we do, but for some reason, when I'm with you, I feel like it's my duty. And I was like, wow. Cool. So I just followed. Anyway, she took me. So she took me to this fancy restaurant that was in a fancy hotel. So we sat and we had fancy dinner at this fancy hotel. But I was really I didn't want to. I was still waiting for one of Rio's paychecks, so I didn't want to go too crazy, So I just bought like a small appetizer. A very small appetizer. And it was just like some like fries with like a garlic seasoning, like a garlic truffle seasoning. Fancy, I know, right? Truffle, I know, right? But it was one of the more like cheap things on the menu still, and it was still like $25 just for those, right? Anyways, so I'm going through them. I'm chowing down on them. I'm also like, please eat some as well. I don't wanna eat it all alone because it's so expensive, So I was like, we should share it, So I don't feel as bad knowing that both of us can eat some, right? Right? This sounds like a date, maybe. Rio's so expensive. No. I didn't pick the place, okay? She picked the place. Hi there, Carla. How are you today? It's nice to see you. I missed you. Mwah! She picked the place, okay? She picked the place that we're eating, okay? So I was like, okay. So I'm eating. Oh, thanks for the follow. So we're eating the foods. And she told me that the waiter kept looking to her to ask like if we needed anything. Kept looking to her to pick up the menus. Kept looking to her for the orders and just everything. Asked her whenever we wanted water refills, not me, even though she was hardly drinking her water. He never asked me. He would just look at her and he was like, "Do you guys want some more water?" And I was like, "Well, why not me? Why not me?" She's like, "Well, I'm Alpha." And I was like, "Oh, I see." Anyways, so then she ended up buying our food for the night, and that's when she trapped me in her hotel room to play Wordle until midnight. And then I left. And when I left, I was like, okay, well, because it's super late at night, I'm just gonna Uber back to my hotel rather than take... Did you get the word? I did! I got it in like 5 minutes, and she took like 30 minutes getting the word because she just wanted to like keep me in there longer. What the hell? What the hell? Hi there, J10 man, how are you? It's nice to see you, Yeah, so she kept me in there for like fucking ever. I was like, what the fuck is up with this? So... she kept me in there. I would have done the same. That's crazy! I was just waiting to see if she would get it or I not. But anyways, so I tried to a boomer. I'm not a boomer! Help! I'm not a boomer. How you doing, J10 man? I hope that you're doing well. Must be a fun time. It was super fun. It seemed like a fun person to hang out with. I think I'm okay. I think people enjoyed Ryoyo's presence. I don't actually know. You can never be too sure. I'm the type of person that after I hang out with somebody, I sit there and I'm like, did they have a good time? Did they not have a good time? Are they ever gonna say hi to Ryoyo ever again? I don't know. When we were watching him do karaoke. No, that's embarrassing. Sick. Don't say that, I'm gonna blush. Hi there, Dimimals. Hi there, Sea Monster. Hi there, Cloudy. How are you all today? Welcome in. It's happy Ryoyo time for seeing everyone. Yay, thank you for seeing me. I hope that everyone's doing okay today. Meh? You're just doing meh? I'm doing kind of meh too. Not because, Bear, thank you so much, Latte. I love you, Latte. Thank you. I'm doing okay too, but I'm mainly doing okay only because California made my skin dry. So my skin's like peeling everywhere. Did you talk to any new people, as in streamers you never talked to? Never talked to. People that I've never talked to. A couple. There are a couple Irium streamers that I didn't know. That are debuting soon. For example, Styx. Yeah, I met Styx for the first time. There's a couple other people that I had like met for the first time. That I hadn't like spoken to ever, and it was like my first time meeting. And there were also a lot of times when I ran into people that I was like, oh, I feel like I shouldn't be here. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll talk about what happened on Sunday. So once again the culprit is Rina. It's always Rina-tan. So Sunday morning, Rina-tan was like, okay, we're having breakfast at Din Tai Fung. And that's like a dim sum place, but it's like kind of expensive. It's like kind of an expensive dim sum place. Even if it is like family style, it's still kind of expensive, you know? So we had a reservation for 4 at Din Tai Fung. And I knew it was going to be me, Rina-tan, and another one of Rina-tan's harem members, Fiona. Very sweet. Fifi's very sweet. And then there was a fourth person. And I was like, okay, I don't know this person. And I didn't know who it was. And then we come up to the meeting spot, which is just Rina-tan's hotel. And she's like, oh, did I tell you who's coming? And I was like, oh, no? I'm gonna be gentle with my words here. And say things in keywords. And I guess you just have to know. You just have to know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about, and that's just that. Knowers will know, it's okay. Yeah, so So our plus one. Well, really, I think that I was the plus one. Is Ice Real, and I'm sitting here like. Eh? So, so I'm, so I'm like, okay, be cool. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. Be cool. The whole time, we're at the dinner table. It's just Rena trying to sniff my armpit. I'm like, stop trying to sniff my fucking armpit in front of this guy! Stop trying to sniff my armpit in front of this guy! Also her embarrassing me. Left out with a stranger and get left out with my own friend. Well, for real, yo, it's not a stranger. I'm stranger. I'm the stranger in the situation. You know? So I was like Sweats. He was also, we were both really fashionable and cool, and he was like, where'd you get your fit? And I was like, wouldn't you like to know? I didn't say that. I told him where I got my fit because I was trying to be polite. I was trying to be a good boy. Okay. So when we got to the place, we talked about Furbies, naturally. I showed off my collection of Furbies. Pretty jealous. Yeah. Yeah. Talked about, the language of Furbish. Yeah. What else? Oh, so, when we actually got to the restaurant, though, Arenaton was really embarrassing, though. Really embarrassing. Because Herdy's really fluent in Furbish. Not that fluent. Sorry. That was... I don't mean to read him too much. But it's obvious who owns the Furby training manual and who doesn't. That's just cruel. No, he was okay on Furbish. He was okay. Anyways, so... sorry. Yeah, once we got there, we also ordered some shrimp fried rice. Because we had to. Because we needed something shrimpy. No one else wanted something spicy besides me and him, so we shared spicy noodles together. Lady in the Tramp style. I'm kidding, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. Just normal style. We ate it normal style. To Lulu. So we had shrimp fried rice. And Rena decided that, she was gonna have a fun bit the whole time we were there. So there were even though they just opened, they were still really busy. There was a big line on the outside. So Ice and Rio meeting is my dream. We talked about you, actually. I won't say what, though. But we did. I gotta go. I love you, Oishi. No problem, Jitar. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you. Yes. No. What do you? Well, it was more so. Rena Tom brought you up. More so that, and I was like, oh yeah, Papa. Yeah. I can't say too much. It's all good things, though. Basically, I said that I'll steal you, so. So you have to be careful. What was I talking about? Oh, Rena-tan's bit. So she had a bit with the shrimp fried rice. So, it was very busy. The waiters were working very hard. Right. And so, every time someone came by, even if it wasn't the fucking our waiter, Rena points at the shrimp fried rice. Obviously, it's shrimp fried rice. There's shrimp on top. Okay? Point at the shrimp fried rice and go, excuse me? She'd flag them down. Excuse me? They come over. They say, oh yes, what is it? She says, what dish is this? And they're like, the dish? She's like, this rice. What was in this rice? What rice was this? I'm doing this exactly 1-to-1 as she did this, okay? I'm the waiter again. Here, hold on. Hold on. This is gonna be my waiter voice, okay?
And this is gonna be my Rena voice, okay? Okay?
Waiter voice?
Rena voice.
Waiter voice?
Rena voice, okay?
Okay, so we got it now. Okay. That's the you'd ordered the shrimp fried rice? That's the shrimp fried rice?
I'm sorry, you said a shrimp?
The shrimp? The shrimp?
Oh, I'm sorry, you said that the shrimp fried this rice? You said that the shrimp? A shrimp fried this rice?
That's the... Yes, that's the shrimp... The shrimp fried...
So there's a shrimp back there? There's a shrimp back there that fried this rice?
This went on! Like 5 minutes! For every single waiter that she called over. Different waiters every single time. She just kept doing this! She just kept doing it! I couldn't do it anymore! I couldn't do it.
And the only reason that she was doing it, wanna know why she was doing it? Because she wanted to watch me feel embarrassed and squirm around in embarrassment the whole time. And it worked. It worked. I was embarrassed as fuck. Hi there, Clear Blue, welcome.
I'd leave. No, I wanted to, by the 4th time, the 4th person that came back, the 4th person that came around, our friend Fifi, that was across the table, because we saw someone come over, and she said, "Excuse me," and we just fucking knew. We just fucking knew where this is going.
So our friend Fifi grabbed the rice.
He hides it underneath the entire fucking table. I yoink Rena-chan's hand. I fucking throw it down on the chair. I cover her mouth with my other hand. We both fucking make her stop. I'm like, this has to end. This has to end. They can't keep going.
And it finally did end after that one time. You hate her because she's too real. No, I love her.
But she needs to stop.
And hi there, Mel. How are you? Hi there. Welcome. I missed you.
Yes. So she and then you'll never believe who bought us dinner or who bought our breakfast. You'll never believe it. I'll give you a guess. Our bill of $200. You'll never believe it. The stranger? No. No. Not the stranger. Not the stranger. Papa? Yes, Papa. Also bought it. I was like, no, stop. The earring, stop. No. Rena, Papa, the shrimp in the kitchen, fuck you. Fuck you. I was so embarrassed that I felt so embarrassed that my face was literally turning hot. It was becoming hot. On fire. But I think that she brought us all together because she had to show us a project that we were all involved in. A project that we were all involved in. That'll be up soon. I think it'll be nice for everyone to see. How soon? I don't know. It's basically almost done. I only have a very small part in it. And so does the stranger at the table. And the stranger at the table is in a different form. but probably one that you like more. Or at least are more familiar with. So it'll be cool. Explodes. Yeah. It'll be cool. It'll be nice. We only have small parts though. But I hope that we had to approve it. Yeah. But we both gave it the stamp of approval. A different form? Okay, buddy. A different form. Not from Ryo. Also, my ass is in it. Sorry. I needed it. Well, it's clothed. My ass is clothed. But my... Anyways. What was I talking about? Necklace has a barcode? Yeah, it does. Wait, it's faster, don't worry. The second it comes out, I'll let everyone know. That it's there.
Yeah, my necklace barcode, it's like one of those like Spotify link things, you know? Spreading his ass cheeks. No, I don't. They're not spread. They're not spread. They're just there. They're not. I'm not spreading my cheek. What the fuck? What the fuck? No, my ass isn't. Okay. All right. All right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Then later that day, Rinatan and I, and our friend Fifi, and then also our friend Isa, who I'd met. Well, really, I had known Fiona. But before the event, but we never really talked a whole lot. So it was really sweet meeting her. She's very lovely and very nice. And then I had met Isa whenever we went to the R18 market together. I went there because I really wanted to see some slutty men. And there were no slutty men at the R18 market. Not a single slutty man. I was really sad. Really sad. Need a dedicated yaoi section. I know, right? At least one. At least one table that had slutty men. You know? So there was no slutty men. But anyway, so I met Issa there. And we all went to the Winchester Mystery House together. Ooh, scary. And if you don't know what the Winchester Mystery House is, it's like one of the most like famous, quote unquote, like haunted houses, I guess. In the I guess all of United States. I feel like everywhere, really, though. The girl who used to own it would just build a bunch of different rooms, sometimes that lead to nowhere. Some rooms just lead to like big holes in the ground. There's a billion different staircases. The stairs don't make sense. So there's this big fancy house with a lot of like mysterious rooms, and that's why it's called the Winchester Mystery House. Yes. So we went there. I didn't know how much the tickets were until after the fact, because a friend of mine was gonna go the next day. And, she was like, oh, do you know how much those tickets are? Because, of course, Rinatan bought the tickets. And did Rinatan let me know how much the tickets were? No. No, she did not. She did not. Oh, that's a dude? Yeah, I'm a dude. No one even likes me here. Everybody's so mean to me. So yeah, hi there, Maman, also, how are you today? Riaho, it's nice to see you, So, we go to the Winchester Mystery House. Rintan does not let me know that the tickets are $50 per person! $50 per person! Does not let me know that. Buys my tickets anyways. Had already bought them. Okay. This is also... That's a VTuber meet and greet right there. I know, right? Well, I mean, the Din Tai Fung was also the like $200. You know, I expect more, TBH. Well, she also got the basement attachment, and I don't know how much additional money. Was this the same day? Yes, this was the same day. After spending $200 at the breakfast. And the reason why she wouldn't let me buy anything at breakfast was her reasoning. My goal in life is to pay and fund cute Twinkie boys' dreams and happiness. And I was like, oh. Well, I guess I can't take away her happiness. I guess I can't take away her happiness. So I had to just let it happen. Thank you, Mama, for the bouquet and heart. I appreciate it. What an alpha. It's crazy. It really was crazy. It really was. And then she also invited me to sleep in her hotel room on Monday night. Because my flight didn't take off until Tuesday, but I felt bad. So I didn't. But I know that if I did, she would have just made me play Wordle with her. So I was like, this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah. So I didn't take that up. I didn't. No. Rinatan wouldn't do anything to me because she just wants to watch me be. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show Sense8. Sense8 is so there's a gay couple in the show. It's one of my favorite shows. There's a gay couple in the show. And there's this one girl in the show who is just such a fan of them. She literally sits and watches them do gay things together. And that is her peak enjoyment. I think that's Rena time. I think that's her. She would have just sat and watched me do gay activity. Even though I didn't have anybody to do gay activity with. Guys, I didn't even tell Gun to rub my legs. I forgot to. I forgot to tell him to rub my legs. Cause they were shaved, remember? Or waxed. I forgot. Gun is actually such a nice person, so I felt like, that's all you could talk about. I forgot. Well, so whenever I first met Gun, I was like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He's one of the nicest people that I've ever met. So I kind of blanked. I spaced it. I was like, oh, fuck, no, he's too nice. He's too nice. I can't be weird. He's too nice. So I couldn't be too much of a freak. Worst day of my life. It's okay, Renatan sniffed my armpit. What's Gundy like IRL? So Gundy's very built. He's very strong. He has a very nice face. He's gorgeous. He's also very nice. Just along for the ride. He's just along for the ride. I also met IPO. Did I tell you guys that I met IPO too? And he's literally just IPO. He's literally just, I saw it and I was like, yeah, that's IPO. Like, that's a businessman. That's him. He just looks like a business guy. Yeah. He looked exactly how I kind of envisioned him. Hey, who else did I meet? Oh, Dami as well. Dami was very sweet too. Also very handsome. Everyone was handsome. I felt like I was like, oh, this isn't fair. Ryoyo isn't as handsome as all these other guys. But I guess I'm cute because Renatan spoiled me all the whole time. I guess I'm cute. But whenever you're the cute guy, yeah, I guess the handsome guys need a cute guy to hold hands with, I guess. Yeah, so we went to the Winchester Mystery House. So we were late, so we felt a little bit bad because our tour we were a little bit late for, but we went anyways, and we like ran in, and it was nice and fun. But there was this one time that one of the windows just opened up right behind Fiona, and we were all like, oh. And I kept accidentally going to everything, and I think I accidentally scared her a little bit with my ghoul noises, so I felt bad. If it was Renatan that I had scared, I wouldn't have felt as bad, but Renatan was doing it too. So everyone just going to everything. Even whenever it was a little bit scary at times. But the tour was really nice, and it was really fun. It was really hot though, especially because the house is so old, so there's not like centralized AC, and they haven't really done anything to like, I mean, obviously they take care of it, but they haven't done anything to like really modernize it, you know. So because I mean that would kind of ruin the whole point of it, yeah? So, we just kind of suffered a little bit, because really it was really bad, and I wear a lot of layers. Everybody makes fun of me because I was wearing layers, but Renatan said that was okay because it curated my stink more. Whatever that meant. Fucking freak. So we wandered out, and then we finally got to the gift shop afterwards, and I really wanted to get something for Rio Mama because she really wanted to go, obviously, because she loves, Rio Mama and I both, one of our favorite hobbies is breaking and entering into old places. So this, especially haunted places. So this is a type of place that was like perfect for Rio Mama, but Rio Mama couldn't come, obviously. So I wanted to buy her some souvenirs and things like that, so I was shopping around for souvenirs, and that's when I hear someone obnoxious at the photo desk. Hi there, Nanas. How are you? It's nice to see you. How are you doing today? So I see someone at the photo desk. And the photo desk guy is like looking like he wants to die. And I'm like, well,
What's wrong with the photo desk guy? No problem, Sticks. I hope that dinner is very, very yummy. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear, Maz. So, it's nice seeing you too. I hope next year you'll be there too, and we can have lots more interactions. Yay, yay, yay. So desk. And I'm hearing people whisper about prices. Once again, the sugar daddy is on the move. Sugar daddy's on the move. They're like, okay, well, so, yeah, we can take your photo. We take it in front of a green screen. And so, a package with one photo is about, I think they said $39.99. And then she says, okay, and that's for one of the photos? And they're like, yeah. And she says, okay, is there anything that I can do for 4 photos? And they said, well, yeah, so you can have, we have this one package that has 2 photos, 2 of the same photo together. They're smaller, but it's $59.99. $59.99. So she says, okay, so I'll get 2 of those. That's $120. $59.99, that's $60. That's $120. Rio's not good at math, but I do know that that's $120. Okay? So she says, okay, that's what I want. Huh? So, Rio, I still haven't gotten paid, right? So I'm like, oh yeah. Because I get paid on the Monday. And I was like, oh yeah. Well, that's, maybe I'll just sit out of the photo, you know? So I stand off on the side, and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm standing on the side. She's like, no, you're getting in the photo. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Okay, so I go, and I stand in for the picture, and we take one picture together, and it's nice. And everyone's making fun of me, though. Because everyone, I guess, was posing normally. And Isa felt that I did a cute pose. And she looked at me and said, you really are an idol, aren't you? But the way that she said it was like she was disgusted with me. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Not too much on Rio, yo. Not too much on Rio, yo. So she's making fun of my posing. I would have done the same. I know. I know you would have. And everyone would have. Because the second that they showed us the picture on the computer screen, too, they all looked at me and said, Kimo. And I was like, fuck! Fuck! But I looked really cute in it. I looked really cute in that photo, I thought. But they didn't pick that one. And I'm sure you may be thinking, what do you mean they didn't pick that one? What do you mean they didn't pick that one? So we take our one nice picture. And then I'm like, alright, let's wrap it up. Right? Our picture's done. Let's go. Let's go get our picture. We all start moving. Rena says, wait. Can we have a second one? A second photo? Okay. What do you want to do? And she says, can 2 of us pretend that we're ghosts? Killing the others? Okay. Okay. So she immediately comes over to me and starts choking me. Huh? Huh? Choking me! I'm like, what? What? And then the other ones are like, okay, well, fuck, I guess this is what we're doing too. So then they organize a choking session of their own, and the guy taking the picture is like, because I think that we're only supposed to be taking one picture, but it's the end of the day, so I think that he's just giving up on life. And he's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, so he takes a picture. Okay, let's move on, right? Right. Wrong. Excuse me, no, sorry. Can we have a third photo? Huh? A third photo? And she says, can we have the same concept, but the other way around? The other way around. So now she wants me to choke her. And she wants Phoebe and Issa to swap choking positions too. Hi there, Green, how are you? So now we start killing each other. And we finally take the picture. And she goes to ask for a fourth one, and I say, no. We've had enough. They're about to close. We have to go. So, no problem, Dobby. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I appreciate it. So we wrap it up. Because I'm like, we can't do this. We can't keep doing to this minimum wage man. What's wrong with this woman? She's special. I asked her what was wrong with her, and she said once you hit a certain age, you stop giving a fuck. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. I agree. That's pretty fair. Hi, Bunny. Welcome. How are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome. We're talking about my experience at the Winchester Mystery House with my sugar daddy. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And what age is this so I can take notes? I don't know if Renaton is open about her age, but she is hag. She is hag. So hagcore. I mean, how else did she pay for spoiling Rio so much, you know? How'd she be able to do that if she was the same age as Rio? I'm the fun youthful boy that she gets to spoil. Yeah. Anyways, so we take our pictures and then we finally go inside where they're editing the photos and we get to pick out which background we want, because instead of just like actually taking it in front of the house, they think that a green screen is the way to go. And I'm like, okay. Even though we're at the house, we can just take a picture. But I guess not. I guess that's too much work. Thank you for the star bunny, I appreciate that. So we're looking at the photos, right? And so at the photos, we notice, oh no, Issa. She's wearing green. And we're in front of a green screen. So I'm like, oh, I see. So the guy at the counter, he's like, oh no, I can fix it. So he starts fixing it and keying it so her shirt still shows up. Rena puts her hand on the mouse as he's editing. She knows no bounds. Puts her hand on the mouse. Stops him. Actually, can you please keep it like that? Fuck. So she spent $120 on these photos that aren't even keyed properly of us choking each other. She didn't even pick the good one. Fiona actually did an artistic recreation of it, and it is also on Twitter if anybody would like to see. It is nearly a 1-to-1 copy of our real photo. And she was sure that we all had a copy of it. It was very nice. Then afterwards, she was like, let's go get dinner. And I'm like, oh no. To dinner? But you've already got breakfast. You've already got tickets to the tour. And then you bought photos. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get a drink, because we ended up at this one place that had like a nice little like kind of, I guess it was like an outdoor like courtyard type thing. There were lots of different food places, and we pulled up to this place that literally Issa picked it out, and she was like, well, I know that it's really yummy. It is like just like kind of American food, but it is kind of like expensive. And I was like, okay, I'll just get something small. And then I looked at the menu and I was like, really, still gotta travel a little bit. So I was like, I need to be nice with my money that I do have. So I'm not gonna get anything, and I'll just get a drink next door at the silly drink place. And that'll tide me over until I can get back to my hotel room and just eat some cup noodle or something, right? Right. So I go get my silly drink. I say, everybody wait here. So I go get my silly drink and I bring it back and I sit with everybody. Okay? Then we yap about things and it's nice and fun. And the food starts coming out. Right? Right?
And Rena's like, you didn't order anything, right? And I'm like, no, I didn't. So you just got a drink, right? That's all you're gonna get? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna get. Looks at me up and down, says, okay. A dish comes out. And they look at everyone at the dish and they're like, who ordered the grilled chicken? Everyone's like, oh, not me. I look over at Rena. And who's giggling? She ordered me a grilled chicken plate without me even knowing. And tried to play it off as if none of us had ordered it. It was like $25. What do you mean? What do you mean? So Ryo spoiled a little bit during the weekend. Yeah. And also, another thing that had happened was Ryo ended up picking up how many pen lights? I think like maybe I think like 15 total pen lights. Cause Rio Mama wanted to buy some too. So she just sent me directly, as well as Orphy-ni-chan just sent me some directly too. So I bought a lot of pen lights, and the CEO came up to me. Did I tell you guys about the CEO coming up to me? It was a bit silly. The CEO of Irium, he's kind of, can I say? Is it appropriate? Fine. Well, I wasn't gonna say that. We won't tell. They have access to all these VODs. If you're watching this, cover your ears now. He's kind of moe. He's kind of moe. He's very cute, I think. He's a cute man. Hi there, Angel. How are you? It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. I see that's a trend in Irium staff, I fear. No, they're all very cute. Everyone's very cute. I met Emiko for the first time. She's one of the staff members that I had never. We'd only corresponded through text a lot, you know. She's a part of our social media team. She's so sweet and so nice and so cute. So nice and so cute. But the CEO is very moe. The CEO is very moe. So he approached me. I was happy to meet Rio. So cute. No, you're cute, Angel. You're much cuter than I am. Thank you. Amiko is the sweetest. She left quite an impression. She's so nice. That's my diva. But the CEO approaches me while I'm buying. I think I was doing a pickup order of 5 pen lights, and he approached me and he whispered to me and he's like, Rio, and I'm like, yes. If you need us to make more pen lights for you, if they sell out, because I guess we are getting close to selling out. If they sell out, well, we have a small amount of stock for online afterwards. But if they sell out, we'll work really hard to make more for you. I was like, thank you. That's so nice. He was so nice. You did talk about I did, didn't I? He was really nice though. I was like, thank you. He also gave me his business card. I don't know how many people he gave his business card to, but I feel like, isn't it a thing in Japanese culture, if somebody gives you their business card, it's like, wow, it's big shot fancy. Yeah, fancy. It felt fancy. I put it in my wallet for safekeeping. I'm gonna just call him for fun now. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But on Sunday, I had delivered the little Shikishi board project. I think the last we spoke was for Saturday. Yeah. So I was organizing a little signboard project for them. Because Ryo enjoys being the golden child.
It's my goal. So I had hi there, RPD-chan. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you. Mwah. So I had the little signboard project. So I had gotten everyone that was there to sign the project for them, and I delivered it to the CEO and Ren, who is like our main head over here for Irium US's branch. So I delivered it to them and was like, hi, I got everybody that I could possibly find and that I could meet up with in good time to sign this signboard for you. Please take it. So they took it, and I had one for both the Japanese staff and one for the US staff as well, because they have two separate offices. The US staff has an office in California, and obviously the Japanese branch and the CEO and stuff, obviously after this they're going back home. So I was like, I want something that they can have for their offices as well as the US team to have in their offices here. So I organized the project. And both Ren and the CEO at first were very, very professional and like, oh, thank you about it, right. And then I had to leave to do like a meet and greet and stuff, and then I came back, and I am met with Emiko and Sohei both like crying, throwing hugs at me, and they're like, "We loved it so much, thank you so much!" And they held me very tightly, and I felt really happy. I felt really happy that I could do something that made them feel really happy and had something that they could also take home as like a good memory from the event as well. I was really happy. And also in the big staff photo that they took at the very end of the event, you can see Sohei also holding up my signboards that I had given to them too. I was like, yay, yay, yay. So I hope that it's something that they can cherish for a very long time. But also I'd given them all of my stamp rally merchandise as well. I gave everyone that I saw at the time at the table my stamp rally merchandise. Oh, also Ayato. Oh my gosh, he's the one that's in charge of our events. You know, everybody's like, oh, the Irium staff is also handsome and pretty. That's true. Ayato, however. This isn't a safe space, I know. Super pretty. I was like, wow. Hey, I know, I was really normal. Also, I also said that I was really normal when I had breakfast with him, because Rinaton was really embarrassing. And midway into eating, she was like, oh, you know that Rio's a fan of you? Girl. I was like, no, why are we doing this? She said that I seemed very normal though, and he wouldn't have never been able to tell. Wait, of who? Oh, Ice Real, the guy that I had breakfast with. Hi there, Royal Kai. How are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for the star. We're talking about OFFKAI adventures. Yeah, it was really embarrassing. I was like, why do you have to do all that? He was like, oh no, you're so polite. You're so polite to everyone. I would have never been able to tell. I'm like, okay. Can we move on, please? It was embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. And I also saw Danimal's boyfriend a whole lot. Oh, also, I went to I was on this big journey to find Jin. Jin used to be a prison project. I was on a really big journey to find Jin, because I knew that he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He's so polite. Rio's the equivalent of Pink Stitch. I guess so. Every time the waiters would come by, I guess just saying thank you whenever waiters put down food and drinks, and like helping them like bring the food down to the table is not normal, I guess. Or at least for this guy. Because he kept being like, you're so polite. Like, after everything I was doing. I'm like, I feel like this is just normal. And I, like, would refill the table's water and stuff. And every time it's, why are you so polite? It's normal to me too. Right. It's normal. I thought it was normal. I was like, eh. Called being a good person, right? Not the being impressed by the bare minimum. I was like, Is this not, do people not do this normally? I thought it was normal. Really thought it was normal. I guess maybe I give off the impression online because he already knew me. I guess maybe I give off the impression online that I'm not polite. Normal the waiters to be treated like shit, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess so. I really like whenever I go out to eat, I be sure to, even after I'm done with the food, I like taking all of like the cups and the plates and stuff, and I like pushing them to the very edge of the table. That way people don't have to, like, waiters at least don't have to, like, reach over and, like, clean up and grab everything. I like to already, like, wipe down the table and push all of the stuff at the very front so they can easily just, like, grab and go with everything, you know? I like doing that. So that's my preferred. I like to help them clean up, you know? I don't want to make their lives more difficult than it already is. Hater aura. That's crazy. No, I'm really nice. I promise. I'm really nice. I'm really nice in real life. I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Danimal's mama works in banquets, so she taught all of us how to clean tables to make it easier for waiter. Hey, you are so nice. And you think so? I'm happy. You as well. You know, there are a lot of people that were very intimidating, but in the end, everyone that I met was actually really nice. But when I was meeting Jun, I saw Jin, and also Aqua was there. I don't know if you guys know Aqua, but he's also very cool, and they were like hanging out together, and I was like, oh wow, I'm finally see Jun. I'm gonna give him one of my ribbons, and now wow, Aqua's here too. I'm gonna give Aqua a ribbon too. And then I look up, skinny white man, and I was like, oh. Quinn Bennett. I was like, why are you here? Anyways. I didn't know how to deal with him. So I was like, because I was here giving like stuff to Jun and to Aqua, and I was like, his aura felt really awkward. Awkward aura. But I'm really energetic everywhere I go. His aura was like you know, whenever sometimes you'd go to like a college party and everybody's like having a good time, and then there's the one guy in the corner. It's giving me, the aura that was coming off of him was guy in corner aura, and I was like, oh. So I was like, do you want a button too? He's like, yeah, I'll take a button. So, he's standing man emoji. No, he really did. He really did give standing man emoji energy. He seems really young. He felt young. 100% guy core. I was really like, well, you didn't have to jump scare me like that. You know, there are a lot of people where I was like, I'm just gonna stand off to the side, and if I see him in the distance, I'm gonna be like, huh. Like the one time when I saw Danimals' boyfriend walk by, and the wind was blowing in his hair, and his shirt was very much unbuttoned, and was blowing around in the wind. I was like, wow. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll admire from afar. And so I was just trying to, to mind my own business, you know? Mind my own business. And if anybody is like, oh, Otoharu Rio, then that's when I'm like, oh yeah. Or if somebody had already messaged me and they're like, hi, I look like this, find me. And I'm like, okay, I'll find you. Or like, I'm at this place, come find me, you know? But he was just there. And I was like, oh, shit. Do you want a sticker or something? So I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, I wasn't prepared for this. Because I was already mentally preparing for Sunday. You know? Whoever this mysterious +1 was. I was like, okay. Losing my mind over it. No, it was so strange. It was very peculiar. A very peculiar event, for sure. OFFKAI is so weird, because there's so many people that you never know who you're walking amongst. Unless you're Otoharu Rio, and then you know exactly who you're walking amongst, because I'm just Ryo-Yo. And that's so true, too. That's so 100% true, too. Because the amount of people that would message me, and they're like, I think I just walked past you. And I'm like, oh. Yeah,
Probably. Cause I'm too easy. You're easy to spot. Yeah, I'm just the guy. Cosplayed yourself? No, I wasn't. I just dressed like that. I just dressed like that. It wasn't a cosplay. I just dressed like that. I just dressed like this. Is all. Then I saw you. That's crazy. That's crazy. I like posture. I was like, that's definitely real. Yeah. Yeah. So I was really easy to pick out, I think. I think so. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know? At least in that way, then people can know that I'm real, yo. But, your hair's the best. Thank you. You own it. Thank you, Angel. You're too nice. You're always on brand. Typecasted. Your hair is so cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. I felt bad too because the weather was so dry. It was making my hair really dry too, and my hair still feels like it's recovering from being so dry, and like the ends of it feel really dry and stuff. I saw Weibo around, but I kept my distance because I wanted to respect you as my Kamiyoshi. You know. Hair mask, please. Oh, I should probably do that. That would actually be really nice. Hundreds of dollars to get some of your... Oh, that's too much. We do have a couple leftover things on my coffee shop. If you are interested, though, from my birthday merch, there's a couple of, like, leftover type things. Some of the pre-order items have already closed because they've already been ordered. But some of the items are still A-okay. To to purchase. All of the ones that have already been out of stock in things are already gone off of it anyway, so you don't even have to worry about that. How do you order them? It's coffee.com/shop/otoharurio, coffee.com/otoharurio/shop, something like that. Rope you into karaoke. It was so fun. It does seem fun. I also really wanted to do karaoke at the actual convention center, but I was a little nervous for that one. I was a little bit nervous for that one because whenever I was meeting people in like the industry hall, I noticed that a lot of my friends that I had for a really, really, really long time were also within the industry, and I was like, this is really shocking to see you here. And they're like, it's shocking to see you here. And I was like, oh, big shock. But a lot of them were like, I was seeing clips of this guy float around, and every time he sang something, I was like, is that who I think it is? But they didn't want to assume anything. But then they saw me and they're like, So I was a bit shy, but I was definitely easily pointed out. Very much so. Pipeline is very real. I think so too. But no, it was really nice seeing a whole lot of people. The amount of people I know from one space who are now in the VTuber space. Right. We swap over very easily. At least a little bit. A pleasant surprise. I hope so. What did Bear say? Say hi to Weibo in his physical form. That feels like the most respectful way, especially since I'm a freak in your chat. Oh, this is really funny though, because Rina was talking to me on our first night, and she was like, who's that one guy that replies to everything you say and wants to fuck you really bad? She was like, is he normal? Is he fine? Is he okay? And I was like, are you talking about Bear? And she's like, that's the one. I had to tell her that you were normal. Yeah. But she believed me. She did believe me. She thinks that you're normal. Bear's a real one for that. That's crazy, Blake. That's crazy. Nurina would read me the filth. She read a lot of people the filth. Don't feel too special. Even me. Bear's not normal, and we love him like that. Yeah, I guess that is a good thing, huh? That Bear isn't too normal. Just like me for real. That's crazy. Yeah. No. She was very, very, very nice. Kind of an Omega normie, and I forget about the whole VTuber
keyfob thing when I'm at conventions in person. Oh, you know though, I was happy to say, like hello to people and stuff. I know that a lot of people are like, oh no, but for real, yo, I'm just real, yo. So so I was like, I don't really mind it. I don't really mind it as much. Oh, people did make fun of how freaking white I am, though. I was like, what the? Can we stop making fun of how pale I am? Kayfabe? Kayfabe? What is that? Kayfabe. Portrayal of staged events as genuine. Nyaruhodo. Yeah. And people were picking me out strictly just based on my voice. I remember it was the first day that was there. And there was, I was talking with the Irium staff. I know. This is a really odd question, but what if I run into Flesh Rio as a VIP? Is it weird to ask, are you real? So I'm getting to that. I was at the Irium staff booth, just talking to the staff, and some other of the founding streamers and stuff that were around, and I was just vibing, and I noticed someone across the way was standing like a little bit farther away from the Irium booth, but against the wall. Because once you first entered in the room, the Irium booth was one of the biggest booths in there, and it was also the very first booth that you saw. So really big, and the very first one. So the people across the Irium booth wasn't it so fun? There was so much stuff to do with the Irium booth. I was there a whole lot. Mainly because I had to do activities and things and pick up pen lights like 24/7. And I also I wanted to sign the cool little Irium bubbles every day that they had new ones too. So I mean, I was just there for a long time. And also I was trying to get an Irium happy coat, and I needed one more food to get a happy coat, but I didn't get one in the end because they sold out. I'd run out of them, and I ended up with only 4 foos. Skill issue? It kind of was a skill issue. I felt kind of bad. But Foo got it! Not me, though! I was so pissed off. I was like, Foo, fuck you! No, I didn't say that. That would be really mean. That'd be really mean. Anyways. I'm still so sad I could not wear a Rio badge. Maybe next year. They'll involve Rio in the meet and treat. Foo is a sweetie. I know. He was so nice. I felt so bad. But I did want to attack him because he won the happy and I didn't. Anyways though. So I'm across the way. Just like, talking to people, mingling. It's the very first day, and I'd like pretty much just shown up. And I am receiving eye contact with someone that is on their phone, furiously typing, and then looking up. And then looking down and furiously typing, and then looking up. And looking at me. And then going typing. And I'm like... And then I look down. And I analyze them a little bit. And I'm like, oh, they're Netherling. Okay. So I finally start leaving. And they had like this really cute Nui, right? Angel, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm like, okay. I need to start leaving now because I forgot what I had to go do, but I had to go do something. Start leaving. I just look at her and I say, hi, I really like your Xander Nui. And then I turn away to start walking away. Just because I just wanted to say, because sometimes, Ryo, I'm really good at telling what people are feeling. I catch up on aura. Very good. So it's one of my idle skills that I've learned in my long time of being idle. You always gotta be able to tell kind of what people are feeling, especially whenever they're around you IRL. It's obviously a bit more difficult to tell online, but around me, I'm like, I gotta be sure. I'm always on top of it to catch everybody's vibes and be sure that Ryo is giving them the energy and the vibes that they want, depending on the situation, So I was just like, hi, I like your Xander stuff. And I turned around and I start walking away. And then I hear, wait!
I turn around, I'm like, yes? What is it?
Are you real?
And I just have to go, I don't know. Am I?
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, you're real, I think. And I'm like, yeah. So then, so I gave her some goodies, for recognizing me, mean and evil. No, I thought it was funny. Cause she was the first person that had the that had the strength to ask me if I was real, yo, in person. You're so mean. I'm not mean. Rie. I'm not mean at all. I just was wanting to tease them a little bit. But they thought it was funny. They tweeted about it afterwards. Because I stalked them. Yeah. It's fun though. It was really fun though, and I gave them some extra goodies and things. Stalker for real? I mean, if you go to San Japan, I'm gonna tease you. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I know that I've had lots of requests for San Japan, so I'm working hard to try and be sure I at least have some sort of appearance at San Japan. I promise. I'm gonna work my best. When I asked you if you were a big Rio fan by registration, lots of people were like, "Wow, are you? I love your stuff. Are you like Rio?" I'm like, mm-hmm. There's this when I went into one of the parties, I went into the Blue Star room, which is like the more calm party. And that was where they're doing this silly, like, dance and stuff. Also, Rena got totally turned that night. She was just kissing people, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. I had to walk her back home. Wait, stop! I have to tell you about drunk Rena. So, she's so funny. Hi there, Lone Wolf. Welcome in. We love that for her. No, so true. Because we hung out with Joey a lot. During like, well, not a whole time, but a decent amount during the time we went to the party floor. And like, she just kept kissing all of Joey's friends. I'm like, stop! You don't know them! But, so I was a very responsible dad. Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. I'm Motoharu Rio. I'm a boy. I just talk like this, okay? I'm just fun and excitable, okay? Magfest for sure. I've never been to Magfest. He's gay. Yeah, that's the good You people. Let me see your girlfriend. That's crazy. Let me be your girlfriend, please. That's crazy. So, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? No, I forgot. Party floor. You'll have Omega Fun. That's crazy! Omega Fun. I was wandering around with friends today, and we saw that, there was a grill, or like a restaurant or something called, like, I think it was called like the Omega Grill. And my friend literally looked at me and said, they're gonna start serving you there soon. What the fuck? I can't catch a break. Anyways, OFFKAI. So, we went to the Blue Star room. To party in the Blue Star room, but it was not necessarily like partying. And I went in because I was trying to, catch all of my performances as well. Blue Star, what was that? It was like one of the parties that was on the 4th floor. It was run by VTuber Fan Events. It was probably my favorite party that I had gone to. I didn't really like stay for a lot of the parties, but I did check out the Blue Star room one, because it was really nice, and kind of like more chill. They were doing like tarot readings, there were like some small games, there was like chill karaoke, so it'd be like city pop, ballads, just kind of like down-tempo music more so. It was a really nice event, and also I'll be posting, if you're a part of my YouTube members, if you're a part of my membership, I'll be posting, my full set list. It's about 30 minutes. I'll be posting my full set list playlist from that event on my YouTube channel for members tonight as well. I have a short list going up tonight as well as that is also going up tonight, so you guys can look forward to that, and so that you have that for any time to watch. G-Fire, thank you so much for the star and welcome in for the first time. I appreciate it. Welcome. I'm hoping that you're having a very good night. Thank you so much. But yes, we're talking about OFFKAI today. So when I went in there, the the organizer had approached me, and he was like, "Oh, big Rio fan. Ah, that's great because he's about to go on." And I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool." That's cool. So then he would approach me multiple times throughout the night, while I was standing in line to get the Rio drink, which had like sold out, sadly. I did get something that was similar to it, but it wasn't the exact one, because it wasn't fizzy or anything, but I got something a little bit similar. And he just kept coming up. He was like, "Okay, are you ready?" And I'm like, I'm ready for his live. Yep. And then it finally started, and everybody was having a good time. And I approached him because everybody was having a good time, and everybody was recording everybody having a good time too. And I thought it was really cute and really silly. So I approached him and I was like, "Hi, can you send me that video?" And he looked at me really strangely, cause I'm just some guy asking him to send him the video, you know. And he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "No, I'm the guy. Can you send me the video?" I'm the guy. Can you send me the video? And then he's like, "Oh my man, dab me up." So then we chatted a little bit more, and it was a lot of fun. And he was like, "Oh well, duh, obviously." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the guy. He was like, "I just thought that you were a really big fan." And that was a running theme too. Sometimes people just thought that I was a really big fan, because when I was in the pre-reg line, evidently Renaton was like in the line right next to me, like the whole time. Renaton and all the friends that I went to the Winchester house with, they were just standing there the whole time. And they were like, he kinda looks like the guy. He kinda looks like the guy, and he's got a bag. And Renaton's friend was like, "I don't think that, it can't be him, right? It's too obvious." It's too obvious. And I was like, well, I was the guy. And whenever I met up with Renaton later that night, she was like, "You motherfucker. You're just the guy who would be so crazy." No, exactly. That's it, I think. It's like it was too much that people just couldn't believe it. You know? And in a way, that's a good way to trick people too. Because it was too real. Practically got a sign and arrows pointing at him, and they're like, "Nah." No, literally, it's kind of funny. Surely he would hide more. Nah, no, yeah, even Reno was like, I feel like I can't even associate myself with you. I can't associate myself with you because people are gonna see you, and they're gonna know that this is me. And literally, like, 2 hours later, it happened. And I was like, "Damn, I'm sorry, Rita." I'm sorry. Because some guy came up to us when we were at the Irium booth. And, he was like, "Are you Rena Estera?" Well, no, he approached her and he was like, "Can I have you sign my badge?" And she looked so offended. She was like, "Why do you want me to sign your badge?" He was like, "Oh, well, because I'm a fan of your work." And she's like, "You don't even know who I am! Tell me my name right now!" And he was like, "Rena Estera." She's like, Don't say that out loud! How do you know it was me?" And he was like, "Well, I saw Rio." And I was like, Fuck! I'm outing her! We can't be together! We have to split ways! We can't keep this up! I felt bad. Yeah, it was not fantastic. But yeah, that was how OFFKAI was going. Mikhail, welcome in for the first time. Oh my gosh, first time, really? Welcome in. How are you? Curious to know the answer. What was your question again? Sorry. Can't be discreet with Rio around. No, I guess not. Because I do, whenever I'm excited, I thought that I was going to, I thought that I was gonna be able to disguise myself a bit better, but that wasn't quite the truth about what happened. I've been around, but hi, I'm happy to see you here. I hope that you're doing well tonight. How are you? How are you? If us mods ever meet, let's get the same hair color. Yeah, of course. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have to have the same hair color. We'll match. We'll match. He'll just come up to you. Yeah. I don't mind if people approach me. I really don't. I really don't. As long as you say hi, Rio. And call me Rio. I'm happy. I'm happy to say hi. Yeah. I think a lot of people were very much I think kind of shocked that I was just the guy. But it was fun. It's fun being just the guy, you know? It's fun. Very sleepy. Just wanted to say hi to my Kami Oshi. Ah, thank you. Thank you for saying hi to me. I hope that you get good rest tonight. And also sweet dreams. Thank you for the lollipop as well, Wolf. I appreciate that. Thank you. Can I say Ryo-yo? Ryo-yo is even better than just Rio. It's even better than just Rio. Tooth touching party? That's crazy. Not a tooth touching party. We can't touch each other's tooths. That's crazy. You have to ask permission first. But when Rena sniffed my armpit, I'm sorry, that was like our final thing. Our final thing to talk about Rena before we parted ways. Have you watched Sonic 3? I don't think that I've actually watched the third one, no. I've only seen the first two, I think. Is Punches? No, I punch people too! I punch people too whenever I get really excited. I don't mean to. I also punch air. I punch air. No, I punch air whenever I get pissed off. But whenever I get excited, I punch and I slap people, and I don't mean to. My love language is yaoi. That's crazy. What is so good? I know. I need to watch it. And is in the next movie. Is there a fourth one coming out already? Whoa, that's crazy. Shadow's in the next movie. That's amazing news for gay autistic people. Congratulations. Coming up in the fourth one? Wow. Congratulations. Gabriella, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Punch the air during your Tokyo trip. Hey, really? I didn't know. That's embarrassing. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Pepper noticed. No. Yeah, Pepper-chan, I'm embarrassed now. I'll try not to do it anymore. No, I'm embarrassed. It's like whenever Carla said that I had frog eyes. Now I'm like self-conscious to blink. But I was just trying to get in the Uber when we were going back to Rena's hotel with everybody. And I was well, she kept sitting next to me. And she kept also I do have a big butt because Rena confirmed it. Okay, anyways, she was she's putting her seatbelt on. She kept sitting next to me. And every time she would be like, "Oh, sorry for touching your butt." You know, cause she, like, my butt was in the way of the seatbelt, and she's like, "Oh, I'm touching your butt." Sorry. Okay. But and then I was putting on my seatbelt. Cause, well, oh no, I was like leaning over. Because I needed to, I wanted her to be able to, like, you know, comfortably get her seatbelt on, right? So I just, like, I turned a little bit and I, like, raised my body and stuff. You know? Raised my arm. And while she was putting on her seatbelt, she just leans in and just goes, She didn't even let me know if it was good or not. She didn't even let me know if I smelled good or not. She kept it to herself. But that means that those thoughts are gonna come out live on stream, and now I'm scared. I'd sniff you too and say nothing. No, don't say that. That kind of sucks. That she didn't tell me how I smelled? No, you know, I think I'd rather not know. One fear. I know, right? She probably put it the second that she got home. She probably wrote it down in a notepad or something.
the next day of OFFKAI, I was rooming with Mia and Darling, and it was super fun. It was super fun, super nice. We just kind of yapped the rest of that night. I had to finish up an interview that's coming out with Ryoyo soon. That was due on that day, so I finished that up, and I got back to business the second I got back to the hotel room after the Winchester house. It was really nice and it was fun. And then the next day we had to check out. And then after, he doesn't bathe. I bathed! I literally took so many baths. And I was planning on doing one tonight, too. Because I'm smelly tonight, so I was gonna have another one. No one believes in me. Bastion, what the hell? No, not everyone is so disrespectful to me. No one even likes me. No one even likes me. So you hate us? No! No, maybe, fine. Maybe we'll bath or shower sometime later in the week. Screw off. That's why we want it live, man. We just miss you. No, because every time I try to take a bath now, the water acts up on stream, at the very least. And what would happen if I just had bad the water hates you. Yeah, and the landlord texted me while I was gone. He was literally like, "Oh, the water's been acting up, so it's probably a good thing that you're not here right now." I was like, "Yeah, of course it's acting up. Of course the water's acting up. Thanks for letting me know." And I don't know if he's fixed it yet. So I mean, hopefully the shower will go okay. Hopefully. I'm knocking on the wood, though. Why tell me you're not fixed? I'm saying. By the way, how is my crush, Ryoyo? Your crush? Your work crush? The one that you kissed? That one? Hopefully that one. No, your doormate. Oh, he was watching over Renya while I was gone. Not all of you saying Koikun. He was watching over Renya while I was gone. He would check on her and send me photos of her and stuff. But, I mean, I brought him a strawberry cream melon pond back home. As like a thank you. Did you get him a gift? Well, I got him bread. I didn't know what he would really want. His Oshi graduated not too long ago, so I thought that getting him Oshi goods would not be good. Rubbing salt in the wound. And there's not really, between you and me, there's not really merch of Saba out yet. So I couldn't really get him Saba merch either, So I was like, okay, I'll just get him some yummy bread. I got him snacks. He can have some of my snacks, okay? Is he excited for Saba? I think so. I don't know. Listen, I just got home and my friends wanted to hang out, okay? I haven't said much to him, alright? Alright, I'll give you guys an update on how his whereabout is soon, I guess. Whatever, since you care so much. Stop caring about random men. Start caring more about Ryoyo. I just got back, okay? Kiss him as a thank you. Fuck off! He probably kisses bad. Anyways, that doesn't matter! Jeez. On Monday, I went to stay at a friend's house. And it was really nice. I stayed at a friend's house that night. And we played karaoke. We sang karaoke all night at their house, and it was really nice. And what else? What else did we do? So we did karaoke all night, and they gave Ryoyo a home cooked meal, and that was really nice too. Having a home cooked meal, they made like a whole lot of taquitos, and had like salad and made us slushies too. Really yummy, super yummy. I was like yum, slurp. And it was really nice. And then I had friend enrichment time with one of my friends. And we, even though I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to get an Uber back out, not the white man to, well now, how should I say, I'm embarrassed now. Taquito?
Ta... Ki? Ta... Taquito. Taquito? Taquito? Is that what he said? I thought that's what he said! Help! Help! No! I'm nervous! I'm never gonna speak another language ever in my life. I'm never gonna say it in my life. I'm graduating today, by the way. This is my last stream, by the way. Yeah, so they made us yummy food, and it was really yummy. And we did karaoke, and then a friend of mine and I, we had a very, very nice deep talk all night about life. and how we feel overqualified for things sometimes, and why that nerfs us in the end. Because we're too qualified for things. And then no one wants to help us because we're overqualified, and people just think that we can just do everything ourselves. So, but it was a nice, enriching time. It was a nice, enriching conversation. And we had lots of fun, even though I had to wake up really early to get my Uber, which needed to be at like 6 a.m. And we stayed up until like 3 a.m. talking, so I didn't get much sleep. And then I had to travel all day long, and I didn't really sleep while I was traveling all day. And then I slept for 11 hours, and now we're here. So that was my OFFKAI adventures. Those were my OFFKAI adventures. Oh yeah, Asa Mitsuki, annoying as fuck, by the way. In case anybody was wondering, holy shit. I've never wanted to punch a guy in the face more than that guy. Never. Never. Most annoying man in the whole wide world. I promise. Who? Asa Mitsuki. Was there Yaoi with Asa Mitsuki? He sure kept trying. I'll tell you that much. He kept trying, man. He kept trying. The amount of missed calls, because I just wasn't picking up. He kept calling me all weekend. I never picked up once. You didn't give it? No! No! Definitely not. Definitely not. I went to one party. I walked in, and I saw Asa chilling out there, drinking. And he looked at me and said, "Hey, yo, Rio!" Starts approaching me. And I turned away. I walked away. And I left. No, it's so funny. It was so funny. No, Gun even messaged, in one of our big, groups. And he was like, "Hey, Asa really wants to hang out with you guys. Is anybody gonna answer Asa?" And Yozora messages back and says, "No." So funny. I was like, "Yozo, please." So bold. So, anyways, yeah. That was basically OFFKAI. It was basically a whole lot of fun. I had a whole lot of fun. Everyone that I met was really, really fun. And, I feel like I'm the Asa of the VIP. No, definitely not! Definitely not. Asa is his own very specific case. No one should be the Asa. I'll do my best to be sure. Asa can only be Asa. Hi there, Cherry. Welcome in. I had a Yuri-ful weekend. A Yuri-ful one. Wow. A Yuri-ful weekend sounds really nice. Wow, Cherry, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate it. I hope that you're doing well. Many beautiful women kissing my cheeks. Wow. Men could never be that bold to Rio, yo. Wait, I'm jealous. Everyone's gonna start being like, "Well, Aisha tried." No, that sounds so nice. I didn't even get one boy kiss on my little cheek, or on my forehead, or anything. I did get a lot of Rena cuddles, but that was only when she was drunk, and somebody had to take care of her. Oh yeah, Rena. Oh, let's wrap it up with Rena-tan drunk stories, shall we? So Rena likes to lie for fun. This one was crazy. This is crazy. So we get in the elevator. I'm walking her back to her hotel because I don't want her to be, I don't,
she's very tiny, very sweet, obviously drunk. I'm like, I need her to be safe. That's my alpha. I need my alpha to be safe. So is she a lightweight? She only had 2 drinks. And she was real bad. And had a hangover in the morning, so yes. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I gotta bring her back to her hotel, you know? I can't see you as a guard dog. No, only when, so I'm not a guard dog, only whenever everyone else can't do it. Then I step up. I actually, whenever my friends are drunk, I'm very much the, I stand up and take a lot of responsibility type. I man up and become really responsible then, in that moment. I do, I promise. I get cool then. Thank you, gay dad. Exactly! More like an uncle, if anything. So I was bringing her to the hotel room, and we get in the elevator. And I don't know if you guys know, Ashton Martin. Do you know Ashton Martin? She's also a streamer. Oomphy of mine, but friend of Rena's. You know? They know each other, and, like, they were, like, hanging out and stuff. And we go to the elevator, and Rena says out loud to this elevator full of VTuber fans, as she's leaning on me as, like, her, like, stand. The cool green rat girl. Yes. The cool green rat girl. She's using me as, like, her the only thing keeping her upright. And it's like, oh, yeah, I hung out with Ashton Martin at one of the parties, and all these random VTuber dude bros in the elevator are like, oh cool. And then she says, yeah, but Ashton Martin called me a slur. And I had to, you heard an audible gasp throughout the entire elevator. Everyone just goes, oh my god. And I have to step back immediately and say, no, she didn't! No, she didn't! No, she did not! And everyone was like, oh. After that. It was so funny. I was like, stop! Don't say this! Don't say this! But then all those guys got off the elevator, and she's like, have a good night, you guys! And I'm like, please, have a good night. And they're laughing now, because I saved the day. Then a new guy comes in the elevator. Here's Rena, scrambling to reach inside of, I want to follow her. She sounds so fun. She's so funny. Rena Estera. She streams on YouTube. She's very lovely. She's super funny. Very lovely, super funny. Reaches into her pocket to this new random guy. Random man. We're not at any industry parties. We're not at any mixers. Nothing. Random man. Random man walks in. You know, stands next to us. She's, once again, leaning on Rena. Reaches into her pocket, scrambles, dropping things, pulls out a business card, shoves her hand into him like 3 to 5 times, and says, take this, make me famous, make me famous, make me famous. I want to be famous, make me famous. She brought these exclusively to hand out to industry people. And she was showing it in this random guy. I'm like, I'm sorry about this. Why are we bonking me? Why are we bonking me? I'm not the one that was drunk passing out my business cards! Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Yeah. Drunkina was very fun. We eventually put her on a leash next time. I tried my best. She's too much. She's just the right amount. And you know, there are a lot of people that I met, and I was like, oh, you know, obviously they're, like, similar to the persona that they put, like, online and stuff, but a lot of them I was like, oh, they're a lot more, like, calm, or a lot more normal, or something in real life. Not her. She did take some new medicine, on one of the nights, though, and she was very calm, for some reason. She was very calm and very mellow, and seemed kind of, like, sleepy. And the whole time I was thinking, I was like, oh, is she okay? Maybe she needs to get some sleep soon. So I was a little worried. And then, the next day, she was like, oh, well, I've come to the conclusion, after taking that medicine, I definitely have ADHD. And I was like, that's crazy. She just took ADHD medicine. I was like, yep, that's it. That did it for me. I was like, she's so funny, help. She's so funny, help. She's so funny, help. I had lots of, she just found, was just taking her medicine for like the first time and was like, yeah, I felt so calm and normal. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, you were. Why not take it today? So yeah, super fun. It was very, very fun. I'm happy that I got to hang out lots with Rina-tan. I know I keep talking about Rina-tan, but I was really happy that I did get to hang out with her lots because we live a very, very far distance away. So I definitely probably won't be able to see her for like another year or something. And I feel like some people that I met at OFFKAI, I'm like, oh, I found out that like a lot of us are a lot closer. And there would probably be other opportunities that we get to hang out and stuff together, but I was like, man, I'm probably not gonna be able to see Rina-san for so long. So we tried to fun max our time together. And that was a lot of fun. Yeah, OFFKAI in general was a lot of fun. It makes me really excited for the next year. Really excited for the next year. I want to do lots and lots and lots and lots more. So I'm already working on business emails. Really, I was always already in his business email arc. So I'm gonna work hard. Gonna have a meet and greet at Hallnet again. I'll definitely try to. If they're doing their Oshio races again, I'd love to apply for it again. Hi Yue, how are you today? How are you? Genki desu ka? Definitely doing it. Yay! Then I'll apply all the same. And hopefully I can do another concert event as well. I hope so. It'd be fun to actually go to Hallnet in person too, though, so you can sneak around and look at everybody and sniff everybody. No, not sniff everybody, but like sniff everybody out, Maybe I'll be able to. A tooth touch and greet. No. Sorry. I didn't mean to say sniff. That was my mistake. Stop making fun of me. Okay. Stop making fun of me. The Idol concert is so good. That's true. The Idol Fest at Hallnet's always fun. Not coming now, thanks for the warning. No, please come! Please come see me! I won't snip you, I promise. Anyways, my baby girl runs it. I love her so much. Yes. Yes, the baby girl that runs the Idol Festival. Yes, the baby girl. I know her. Yes, okay. Alright. Ryo, we've been here for 2 hours. 2 hours. So Ryo will wrap up our OFFKAI adventure stream here. I hope that my life at OFFKAI was insightful. And we had lots of fun discoveries about my OFFKAI turns and adventures. Yes. Tomorrow, well, for the rest of the week, we're only going to be doing, Irium streams for the rest of the week. Shit, or if you're sorry, friends-in-laws, I think that you may in fact be friends-in-laws. The world is a lot smaller than you think. Maybe even friends. Who knows? I'm still thinking about you talking about me to ice. What the hell? Well, Rina-tan's the one that brought you up. Is all. And I said that he better be careful. Is all. I just gave him a little warning, is all. Because Pepper Nechan's mine, Yeah. He don't stand a chance, He's got a lot of girls, but I only have one Pepper Nechan. So it's very important that I stake my claim on Pepper Nechan. I think. Yeah. We stand on business. Yeah. So, the rest of the week, we're going to be doing, primarily Irium streams. Just so I can have a more chill week, and I don't have to, like, set up a whole lot of stuff. Debbie, thank you so much, big heart. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your heart with me. Mwah! I hope that, I'm sorry about your insomnia. For baby girl who should hopefully be there. I heard that baby girl should possibly be there. I heard, yeah, that's why I was gonna go last year, but it ended up being too short of notice, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. Hi there, Bacon. Welcome, welcome. Yes. So yes, the rest of this week will be Arium streams. Let's check out what our schedule is for the rest of the week. Our schedule. Okay, tomorrow, kind of late at night, we're going to be doing some tier list type things. I've been keeping track of some tier lists that you guys wanted me to do, such as like there's one that's like a pet name tier list and things like that. So we're gonna be doing a couple different tier lists, and I'll be sure to share all the tier lists that I'm doing as well in my Discord. Just so you guys can be sure to play along with me in case you guys would want to. Pookie S tier? Pookie S tier? I don't know about all that. It seems a bit silly to me for Pookie S tier. Pookie S tier. When this guy reached 1K followers, why wasn't I there? I'm sorry, Bacon! It was quite a while ago, too, even. Welcome back, though. There's no better time to join than the present. Okay, tomorrow is our tier list. Then on Friday, we're going to be doing our kazoo concert, finally. I know that I did reschedule it from last week because I was so busy, but this week we're actually doing the kazoo concert. On Saturday, we're doing another Shiritori game. Which is the way that you take all the words away from me. So we're doing another Shiritori game. I don't know why I'm doing that to myself. I just figured it was a long while since we've done it. So we're back on the yoink words away from Ryoyo's vocabulary stream, and I'm gonna do really well this time, I promise. I've trained and I've studied what to do since the last time, so I'm gonna work very hard for that one. And then on Sunday, we're doing a stream where we work on our schedule and do some like thumbnails and things for the next upcoming week. So that one will just be like a nice chill sit down and vibe type of stream. So I hope that everybody can vibe with me on that nice chill vibe stream. Yeah, I've got a lot of fun games that I want us to play for the next week, so I'm excited to schedule those and put up our waiting rooms, and we'll just get some work done for the beginning of the week going into the next month, which is next month is July. Yes, going into July. So we can enter in the new month on a really good and exciting foot together. Yay. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with Ryoyo today. Wait, before you go. Oh, okay, I wait. What is it? What is it? Catch? Oh! Michi, thank you so much! Thank you so much, Big Heart. Whoa! 2 of them? Wow! Thank you, Big Heart. What is all this? What is all this? Thank you for the big hearts, BBG. Thank you so much for sharing your heart with me. I missed Hero. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, big hearts. Thank you. I catch them, and I'll yoink. Grab them and put them. Angel, thank you so much too. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. I'm sweating. Don't make me sweat. Don't make me blush. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, hearts. Thank you for sharing your love with me. I appreciate it. I missed you guys the most. I really did. I was starting to go a little bit crazy. I think by Monday, because the con was over, I was like, something's really gotta give. I gotta get back home fast. So I'm really happy to be back with everybody and be able to hang out with everybody more properly again, because I missed everybody. So much. So I'm happy that we can have fun, exciting times together, and now I feel super re-energized and motivated to do a lot of really cool things. So I'm looking forward to our cool thing adventures for the upcoming week and the upcoming month. Yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with Ryoyo, and thank you for the hearts as well again. I will see you guys tomorrow for our tier list adventures, and I hope that you guys can join me for those. And then the next week we'll be doing another Irium and YouTube like mix week for the rest of that. Chaos! No, we're just ending. I'm so sorry. We're just wrapping up. No, I love you. I'm so sorry. Here, since you're here, I'll give you a little bit of special fan service. Chaos Tan, thank you for coming to see Ryoyo, even in your busy day, and even though we are only spending a couple of minutes together, seconds even. I hope that regardless, you'll always be able to see Ryoyo in your heart, because for you, you'll always be. End the stream. Chaos said stop. Pack that up. Sorry. No, I
Why am I being nerfed on immediately? That's crazy. Valid react. Fuck you! Fuck you guys! Fuck you guys. I'm ending stream. Whatever. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for our tier list. This sucks. And I'm also gonna take a shower without you. I'm taking a bath and a shower without you. Yeah! Cope plus L plus no Riz plus 0 aura plus negative 100 HP plus your alpha doesn't love you anymore plus your